Today I'm in New Bond Street, London's most exclusive postcode. We're running some bougie errands in Versace and Louis Vuitton. Along the way, I'm showing you exactly why this is Europe's most expensive street, where every doorway whispers a story and every step costs just a little bit more than the last. This is your insider's guide to London. Step out, stand out, and come with me. Good morning from a very noisy Mayfair. We are doing some bougie errands today. Yes, and I'm going to take you with me. We are going to go over here to Bond Street. We're going to have a look around. As usual, I'll be telling you all the insider knowledge. And we've got two kind of big errands to do today. The first one is we need to take this back. I will explain more later. My Louis Vuitton trunk is going into Louis Vuitton, and the second errand we have to do is, unfortunately, we've got to go to Versace because something has happened to my bracelet. So we're going to go in there and see if they can fix it. So welcome to a very, very busy Mayfair. This is 10 a.m. on a Friday morning, by the way. Just look at it, just the traffic alone. You can see Armani there on my left. It is empty. There's no one in there at this time of the morning. And Rimowa, that fancy luggage place. Did you know that in Mayfair in the 1800s they had these people called the loungers, and basically they used to go around like all dressed up in like wigs and costumes and show off, and yeah, I don't know that much has changed here on Bond Street, I have to tell you. Okay, so our first stop for today is Versace. Yeah, we're going to go and see if they can fix my bracelet, and we'll have a look around the store. So let's go into Versace. This is, I think this is Donatella Versace's last collection in the store at the moment. You can see this is the store on the corner. I do absolutely, I mean, this is one of my favorite stores. Yeah, here.
That was here. Ah, gotcha.
It's gone.
The Medusa left the house, see?
Yes.
Left the house.
So
I am actually so sad about Donatella.
yeah, she sold the company.
I don't know why. Well, I guess she's been, how long has she been? Like years. I mean, the thing is, if I had that money, I'm not going to lie, I may not be working. We are thinking the same. I just wouldn't be doing any of this. So I guess she's done her part. Oh, this blazer's nice. I know. I knew it.
Oh, that's what you girl.
Is this the new print or is this last season's? Oh, this is archive. Okay, yes, I like this blazer. I really need a nice black blazer, and this one is nice. I'm loving the gold buttons. I think I may need to get this tailored a little bit, but it is looking good. But just look at the back. The back is selling me on this jacket. It is totally unexpected, very, very cool. Now on the hanger, this jacket didn't look like much. It's quite plain, but look how it fits. Oh, the buttons. You see, it has silver buttons. I normally go for the gold, but just look at the fit on me. It's so much better how it like cinches in at the waist. And then, oh, it just looks so stylish. I was thinking I could dress it up with this bag. Yeah, wow. Oh, this bag is so gorgeous. I've got my eye on this. Soda.
In your size.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? This red jacket is everything. Just Donatella, you are amazing. Look at this. It's got the gold buttons. I'm loving the gems on the hips. Who would have thought that this red jacket would look so good? But then I was thinking, like, where am I going to wear this? I don't know. But it looks so good. Oh, and the material. Oh my gosh, I literally just had too much fun in Versace. Too much fun. As you would have seen, I tried on many jackets. I still have my bracelet. They're going to check and see if they can put the Medusa back on. It was a whole thing. Apparently, I should have brought it back ages ago, but here's the thing with me. I forget to do these things. So there you go. Anyway, it has got very busy, unfortunately, down the street. It is now 12. I was in there for 2 hours, guys, trying stuff on. Can you even believe it? You can see here, there's a massive truck here. I don't know what that truck's doing. It looks like it's filming or something. And you can see down the road, look at this line of traffic. We've got Fendi, Chloe, Gucci. Oh my gosh, I can see Jimmy Choo, Balenciaga, loads and loads of top-notch shops. So let's take a little look. Oh, Sotheby's. I wanted to show you actually this thing at Sotheby's, if I can show you this statue. So this bust on the top of Sotheby's is one of the oldest statues in the world. It is from 1320 BC. And it sits here on Sotheby's, yeah. Louis Vuitton was so good. Honestly, I went in there to run an errand and then just ended up trying on all of these bags, and they were just all so good. Now, what they said to me is they are going to repair my bag. Basically, the issue is it has some ink on the bag that got transferred from my jeans. Oh, somebody beeping. Yeah, there's some ink on the bag that got transferred from my jeans. But because it is a trunk, it requires a lot of work. And they said it's going to be 13 weeks of work, which means I'm going to be without my bag for 13 weeks. So I didn't drop it off just then, and instead ended up doing some shopping. Got some beautiful flowers here. Right, we've got Givenchy here. Okay, I have a very interesting fact about this Givenchy store. It's new, and this store has officially on this street the highest rent. Yes, comment below and make a guess at how much you think the rent is on this full building, this full Givenchy building. It now holds the record for the highest rent. So Ralph Lauren used to hold the record, and Givenchy have topped it. Can you guess? Can you guess? Comment below. I'm not going to keep you in suspense. This is Bulgari, by the way. The rent on that Givenchy store is 13 million a month. Wow, look at this gold. So it is topping the rent on Ralph Lauren, which we're coming up to now. Ralph Lauren used to hold the highest rent at 11 million a month. So this street here is Europe's most expensive street when it comes to rent. So I'm outside the Cartier store now and just looking over at Ralph Lauren. We're going to go there and get some coffee. But yes, this used to be 11 million a month. And it looks significantly bigger than Givenchy, right? But now Givenchy have topped it. Cartier store has a red rope and people are queuing for Cartier. Now that is real bougie, right? When you queue for Cartier. I love it. Just show you the outside of the Cartier store. Look at this, cars coming by. Gosh, we should do a whole vlog on just car watching. But yeah, at Christmas, they really go to town on this Cartier store. But you can see here, it's very pretty with the reds and golds. I do love the way that looks. And this is what the street is looking like now. It's lunchtime, it's a little bit more crowded. But yeah, we're just at the top of Bond Street now. And yeah, let's go over to Ralph's. You can actually buy Ralph's coffee. This would make a nice gift, actually. This could be a really nice gift. And look, you've got the little cups as well. Little latte cups. Cereal bowl. It's really nice. Their sugars are on point. They've actually got their sugar branded. And a Ralph cup will cost you 25 quid. Oh, and you can get a hoodie, even a Ralph's coffee hoodie. Okay guys, one thing about getting coffee here is that there was not a lot of seating. I was so lucky because somebody just left. Oh, I've got a little spill on my coffee. This is literally the perfect spot to sit and watch the world go by. And I just feel like I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded by jewels. I've got Cartier here, I've got Beadles, and we've got Graff. And actually, it's really fitting that I'm sitting right next to Graff because they had a heist right here on this street in 2009. I think it was 40 million worth of jewels was stolen by people in like prosthetic masks. It's all very dramatic, all very Hollywood. And actually, Graff has a watch which is valued at 55 million, which I believe they keep. Well, I'm not sure if they keep it here, but they have vaults inside Graff where they keep a lot of the diamonds. So I'm sitting next to a lot of money. So a verdict on that coffee. I did cheat a bit because I didn't get a cappuccino as I usually do, but it was delicious, I have to say. I was pleasantly surprised. I have had Ralph's before and I wasn't a big fan, but this, oh, it just tastes so good with the bits of raspberry and it's hazelnut flavoured and it was smooth, it was hot, yeah, I definitely enjoyed that coffee. And I'm telling you, these surroundings cannot be beat. You will not believe how many people went behind this, well, in front of this rope to have a look at the diamonds in Graff. I wonder if they'll be purchasing those for Christmas. And it was really interesting seeing all the people going into Cartier. So yeah, I enjoyed this little coffee break, but let's get on and walk up the road, shall we? See what else we can discover. So I wanted to show you guys this. This right next to Tiffany is where Bond Street splits into two streets. So I know I've been calling it Bond Street. I just call it that as a nickname. We've got Old Bond Street, which is to my left, which we're going to walk up now. And you've got New Bond Street, which is to my right. Now, famously, they did try to merge these two streets back in the 1920s, and the residents were against it, so they kept it as Old Bond Street and New Bond Street. I find it quite confusing, that's why I just always say Bond Street. But yes, that is the history, and this is the official divide. And the story goes that basically Old Bond Street was built first, and then the developer Thomas Bond ran out of money, and he developed New Bond Street a little bit later. But yeah, it's just one street, as you can see, but it has two names. Oh my gosh, look at this McQueen store. It is absolutely stunning with all the glass. Love it. So along Old Bond Street, we've got Prada, we've got YSL, Max Mara, Rolex is here. There seems to be another Cartier down there as well. The Saint Laurent looks really beautiful as well. I always love the facade of Saint Laurent. Okay, so I was saying Rolex, as a matter of fact, is down this road, but actually I think this Rolex is brand new, and it looks like it's 3 floors tall. Wow, okay, this definitely looks newly built. Really, really gorgeous. No idea what the rent is on this one, but look how big the store is. So if you want your Rolex fix, come here. Shall we see if we can take a look in the window at Rolex? Oh gosh, the shop fitting looks really luxurious and beautiful in there. I will have to go in there at some point. Let's have a look. Wow, so they've actually got their most diamondy Rolexes all displayed here. Look at them. 54,000 for that one, 135,000. Loving this one with all diamonds all over the face. That's 103,000. Oh, and they've got my favourite one in pink with the mother of pearl. That one's got diamonds all over it, so it's 85,000. Wow, these are some big numbers here at the Rolex store. Oh, and they've actually got Rolex cufflinks here for 5,000. Didn't know they did cufflinks. So we are coming to the end of the street. A lot of times when I come here, there's a lot of scaffold up, and so the street doesn't look as pretty. They always seem to be building something. And right here is Dolce & Gabbana. This store is iconic. It looks really, really beautiful with all the golds. And I was right, there is another Cartier here. I didn't realise there was 2 stores on this road. And there is a Richard Mille here as well. I think this store is fairly new, but if you know all about these watches, I think they retail for over 100,000. They're quite difficult to get hold of, and there's not many standalone Richard Mille stores, but you will find one here on Old Bond Street. And finishing off with De Beers diamonds, the very famous and very beautiful. And I just wanted to very quickly show you the Burlington Arcade. Very old arcade here from the 18th century again. And what's quite fascinating about this place is they have the Beadles, who are people who are dressed in traditional kind of wear, who go around enforcing kind of old laws. And some of the old laws are like things like no humming, which is quite funny. It actually smells delicious in here. I don't know where that is. It coming from this perfume shop? Oh wow, it smells so good. Charbonnel and Walker, the chocolate shop, is here in the Royal Arcade. And actually there are a lot of stores along this street that own a royal warrant. Here's a shot of the outside of Graff, and yeah, they've got some vaults in there with some diamonds. I'd love to go and check those out one day. Got Harry Winston here. Oh, the diamonds. Oh, the diamonds. And right next to Graff, you've got Van Cleef, which lots of people seem to be going into today. There's Bulgari here. Look at the Bulgari jewels. It's the shop. Beautiful. It looks like a jewellery box. The whole shop looks like a jewellery box. Should we take a look? Look at the Serpente. Imagine having that in your collection. Look at the bracelet. Wow. You know, I'm not a massive fan of snakes, but I can get with the Serpente. I'm telling you, especially with all these diamonds on it. Oh, look, it says Diva's Dream. Yes, this is a dream. It's a dream. What are these two talking about? I wonder. They're having a laugh and a joke. Big grin on his face. Oh, that little trip into Louis Vuitton was dangerous. It was dangerous. I just went in there to run an errand and then ended up trying on all these bags. I was in the market for a silver trunk, and they had one. It just came out today, literally just launched today. People were crowding round when I was trying on that trunk because they were just like, wow, what is that? It reminds me of the metallic stuff that they had in the 90s. Loved that bag. I'm not sure how practical it is though. That was the only thing. And then they let me try a capucine, which was east-west, so it was like a different shape to their normal ones. Again, that one came out this week, and she said to me that with the capucines, that once they're gone, and they're very hard to get hold of, a little bit like Hermes. Actually passing Hermes here on my left. I loved the charms on that particular bag. It was just absolutely stunning, and it went so well with my outfit. Sometimes I feel like I try on these things and they just look good with my outfit, and then I'm just sold on them. And then they let me try the silver Alma bag. I liked that too, I'm not gonna lie. I really did like it, but then I am thinking to myself, how often can I rock the silver? That's the thing. Let's have a look at the Hermes window, because there's something quite interesting happening here. There's these little balls going down. Oh my gosh, do you remember these as a child? This is really, really cute little display. So you've got a little Picotin there. We've got some scarves here. Not many things on display, I have to say, but yeah, really interesting window. Got Fendi here. Let's see. Fendi pinks. Lots of pink. I do like this dusty pink. Oh, and they've got a long pony skin coat. Wow. Love. So last looks then at the beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious £1 billion street in London, New Bond Street and Old Bond Street. As we walk back past Versace and head up to the car, I think we did quite well today, honestly. I'm shamelessly looking at cars today. Honestly, I've seen some beauties. Look at this sports. I am loving this blue colour. Wow. Yeah, we've got quite a long walk actually back to the car, because they had some sort of event coming on. I'll try and insert a few pictures. There was sort of CIA around, so I couldn't really film. But I think there were some diplomats that have visits. Look at this matte blue Bentley. Nice. Yeah, I think there were some diplomats coming, because the Chancery Rosewood used to be the American embassy, and I think they had some American officials who came there to do some speeches. So that basically meant that I had nowhere to park because all the parking was taken up with special diplomatic spaces. Wow, look at this Porsche with the gold wheels. Let me see if I can get a closer look. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about the wheels on this Porsche. I don't know if I love them, but yeah, I guess they go with the blue. Anyway, because of that, we have got a bit of a long walk. I think you see what I mean. There's scaffolding everywhere. I think it's because they're always doing something with these buildings, and so kind of have scaffolding a lot of times, which kind of ruins the overall vibe, I think. I love the way these doors look on these houses. This door looks really cool. I like that. So yeah, I think we did well. So we managed to get to Versace. They're going to call me back regarding the bracelet, which is great news. Hopefully they'll be able to repair it, and hopefully it won't take too long. I did try on some of Donatella's last pieces, and I felt privileged to do so. Honestly, I really, really admire Donatella Versace, and you know, I'm sad she stepped down, but it was really nice to try on that red jacket with the gems. Wow, that was gorgeous. So that was a Sim in the City take on Bond Street. Over here we live London with insider guides and tips on living your very best life in the city. So if you like to step out and stand out, subscribe for free and join the in crowd. Next week we are going festive and I'll be dropping a very Sim in the City Christmas. I'll see you next Friday for some holiday magic. Bye for now!